show called him?
Shit. Wait, what version is this?
So,
2.6.
2.6.
Which is the...
And Best Damn Tech Show, period. That's right, it's all coming back to me now after my 2-week hiatus. Thank you to filling in perfectly. And Plant, you were getting perfect, you were the second week or something like that, but it was very entertaining nonetheless.
Yeah.
Entertaining I was gone or entertaining that I was here?
Both.
Damn.
So, thanks for asking, but I had a fabulous trip.
How was your time in Sweden?
Well, it wasn't just Sweden. It was,
Oh.
actually, while we're at it, if you don't mind, I might just throw up a couple of little slideshows.
We didn't really have much of a choice.
Little photos there.
Okay, what do we
Here's
have?
me in Prague, having a beer.
Oh.
And this next one, me in Krakow, having a beer. And here I am in Tallinn, Estonia.
What you got there?
It's actually coffee.
Sure it is.
I see a running theme.
But just down the road in Pärnu, Estonia, here's me, beer
Beer.
as well. And then Riga.
Australian for drunk.
Riga, Latvia. Oh yeah, there's a beer. And
What am I looking at?
by Sweden I was drunk, so I didn't get any photos of me having beer. So fabulous time had by all.
Nice.
Yeah, had a great time.
Wow.
Very
Get
sad.
sponsored
Wait,
by...
they have beer in Europe?
Believe it or not, yes.
Oh, no kidding.
I didn't take it with me,
Wow.
but great time, and
Any technology?
had a little bit of a geek break.
Geek break.
I went to a few little internet cafes just to get my fix. Little quick fix.
Yeah.
And while I was there, downloaded Opera onto the, the
I did that while I was in Seattle.
Of course. And funnily enough, I spoke to a few chaps about Opera, and they thought that you still had to pay for Opera.
Oh.
So, interesting.
So perhaps it should be so fast it sings
For
and
free.
it's free.com.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Maybe instead of the she should be like
Free. That's good. Wait, we have to note that
Jot
down.
that down.
With the USB.
it is being recorded, I think.
Thanks.
But alas, I have returned and very excited, obviously, to be
We're
back
pumped.
here with you
It's
guys.
been like a month.
Very full of
You
pep.
guys at the I'm peppy because I'm jet lagged and I've just had some Altoids and I've had fresh breath.
Where's Altos? Yeah, the last to know about everything.
You might Plant might want some.
So
Plants,
fresh,
yeah.
it's clean. Altoids.
Plants woofing a little bit on the old breath.
It's for me and you.
So we're back.
We are.
and we have with us the best damn news.
Yeah!
Well, the dancing's back.
I can't believe you guys didn't dance while I was flying. That's sad.
With good conscience. Dance without
I still can't with good conscience.
That's true. It's embarrassing. Best damn news this week. I don't know if you've heard. Breaking news. MySpace is the #1 most popular site on the internet.
On the internet.
Anyone else hear about that?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
they
somebody's
just-
not happy.
Well, Yahoo, they're crying foul. They're not happy with Hitwise's methodology for coming up with these statistics.
Right?
So they're saying, "Bumpkin to you."
That was the actual press release. Bumpkin to you.
To you.
To you.
We are still #1. So,
Did they provide statistics of their own?
That's what they're saying.
Oh, I thought you said we're #1. I was like, shit.
Well, we are #1
Oh.
podcast in the world. You didn't hear about that, either? Hitwise came up with those statistics. Hitwise.
Sure it wasn't shitwise?
Oh, that's right, Shitwise.
The checks in the mail hit wise. Yeah.
So
But, I mean, MySpace, 92 million users and growing daily.
Yeah.
You gotta believe it's the truth.
Yeah.
And who would come up with such a number and put it out and stake the reputation of their company on it?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh.
What did Yahoo say the figures were?
Bumpkin.
They just said, pish posh, this isn't true.
Yes, not true. Yes, so they're unsubstantiated. So Yahoo is still claiming that #1 spot, but
Make sure
it's only a matter of time, really.
Make sure that MySpace stays #1 by visiting myspace.com/BDTSP. leave us a comment.
It's a nice little slot there. Funny, there's a movie coming. Oh, just ramble. I'm on ramble mode.
No, man, we're
movie's
all
coming out. Some dude's name, Raymond Hunter or something like that. And
are you sure we can talk about this movie? On this?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And his URL for it is not a real URL. It's the MySpace address.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's solely their marketing tact is going through MySpace. So
that's number
still
one.
very, very popular indeed.
Yeah. What else?
I think the Geek Psyche has a little bit to say about it. But
I miss the Geek Psyche.
Well, I was actually out visiting her relatives.
Did she have
Technovich?
Was she drinking beer?
Oh, she's a big beer drinker. Yeah. And
Planet, how was Coney Island, by the way?
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. I think. I don't know.
How was the hot dog?
The hot dog was great. I had.
I just got you on audio saying the hot dog was great. It's getting looped everywhere.
Cape Cod, Coney Island, same thing really.
I was given misinformation. He was in Cape Cod for all you keeping score, keeping track of the plant.
Schmidt knew that too.
Yeah.
Everyone, oh no, you gotta. There's an AOL killer out there.
Oh no,
Yes,
you
there
go
is.
again.
Yes, there is.
Who is it this time?
Microsoft and Yahoo are joining teams to bring the biffo to AOL. And you heard about this?
I did.
Did you now?
I heard about it. Yeah.
What happened?
Get a little read.
He loves his Yahoo. So,
Yahoo.
so what do you think of this little
I feel
combination?
Wait. I feel a face plant coming on.
I don't love Yahoo.
I really don't.
I said I liked it once, and that was.
I didn't even say I liked Yahoo. I said the interface wasn't that bad. And then what do?
You wouldn't twist your words. We wouldn't do that.
Oh no, not you guys.
So,
Next week's intro is going to be, I really had a great hot dog, and Yahoo, I love you.
That's
No, what happened? What happened?
So we're looking at Microsoft MSN Live and Yahoo Messenger.
Mm-hmm. They
being
are.
in bed together.
When you say it like that,
It is sexy.
they have a beta out right now that it's basically software that allows you to use both. People have done this before, Trillion and all that, but this one is actually created by the two of them.
Okay.
And it allows them to kind of share buddy lists, all that kind of stuff.
So Microsoft can talk to Yahoo people can talk to Microsoft. The interesting thing is,
Really?
yeah, the reason why they're killing AOL now is because their combined numbers are what, greater than AIM?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the anticipation.
So they couldn't beat AIM by themselves.
But I did hear there were some shortcomings, however,
Oh.
in that when you want to add someone from, if you're using MSN from Yahoo,
I don't know why you would.
you put their email address in, it works fine.
Okay.
But it doesn't import any buddy lists. It doesn't.
Oh.
I think they call it Federate or Universal logins sort of thing. So it's still a manual process to get
Live
everything
Messenger
going.
is shit. I hate that thing.
Really?
It's really horrible.
Doesn't work well. I haven't
No.
used it for a long time.
Didn't
so.
you use the beta? Did you use the beta?
I used the beta, and actually the latest version that's out is worse than the original that they launched with.
Okay.
So, and they, of course, in true Microsoft fashion, you can't jump back and forth between versions. They make it pretty much impossible. Once you install
course.
IE7 beta, forget about ever having 6 or anything else on there.
Right, that's true. Speaking of not being able to get back into previous versions, Windows 98 is no more.
There's no more.
Really? Windows 98, after all these years, is gone. Or it's not so much that it's gone, it's just they're not
They're
supporting
no
it
longer going
anymore.
to... So basically, it's not gone, but if you keep it, you're going to get attacked like a MRFer. Because they're no longer issuing security updates, provide support for Windows 98. I mean, what do you think about that point? Do you think 98 is old enough that they can let go of?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think that...
Does that include ME?
No, ME's trying to
Yes.
follow.
No. Provide support. They're no longer providing support for 98 and ME.
ME sucked anyway.
ME was trash.
Yeah, well, I don't think they ever really did support ME. When you think about it,
Yeah, you have a good point there.
even a fresh install, it had like a shelf life of a week,
Now, I know people still use 98. They use it in a dual boot situation, or they use it on a really low-end machine.
Yeah.
but you think it's old enough to say, look, it's 8 years old.
Yeah, and if you've got an old machine, wouldn't you rather put a Linux on it, an Ubuntu or the like?
Yeah, you would be better off with that because 98, no matter how many security patches they made, I mean, they really kind of pulled the plug on it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, years ago, they just...
And there's no longer
Continues to
support
support
for
it.
third-party appliances.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
I was reading message boards and people are freaking out about it. So that
really?
says something. Microsoft, an operating system you made 8 years ago is more popular than the one that you're selling now. Jesus.
Ooh.
I got a little
I
mad
forgot
there.
he gets riled up.
Did you see my segment last week?
Well,
I'm effing pissed.
oh, I saw that one. Yes,
I'm
that
getting
was
a little randy.
rude.
So try Linux if you have a low end machine. Says Plant says
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slow-mo, sorry.
and well, I haven't tried it. Ubuntu, I'm hearing great
Ubuntu.
things about Ubuntu, and you know that Opera comes pre-installed. I think with Ubuntu.
Opera is now pre-installed on Ubuntu
Nice.
and many other flavors of Linux.
Why the hell
so
not?
Why not?
Why the hell not? I heard that Google was coming up with their own little party plane. Although they're having... Do you hear about this?
No.
They bought a jet from Qantas. And they're decking it out and...
One jet?
Yeah, it's like a 767, I think. It's pretty big.
Okay.
And they have bedrooms and all that sort of stuff. But there's a little bit of biffo between Sergey and Larry.
Really?
Yep.
And some inter-Google biffo over a jet?
It's over the
Only in
beds.
the tech world.
I think it's
people.
over the beds. Bed size or something like that.
Oh.
But...
Sergey likes a little more room.
maybe.
Two ladies?
I'm not sure.
I haven't heard anything. I'm just...
This is all speculation here.
Yeah.
What's not
This is most of everything on the show.
what's not speculation, however, is G Drive.
G Drive.
Platypus.
Codename Platypus.
Again with the Aussie connection.
Love the code names. Apparently, a page leaked on the internet
there's leakings.
with some information about some internal uses of G Drive. Apparently, Google's already using it.
Internally.
And G Drive is basically you log in, you upload files, and it acts as your portable hard drive. So if you get your system goes kablooey, you've got it served
It's
on the
already,
internet.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
there's other services out there. Box.net does it. I mean, there's a lot of people, but I mean, it's another piece of that office.
Oh, the Google empire.
Do you store anything online,
Yeah.
Plant?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's helpful.
I
You go to
absolutely
work,
do.
there's your files. You go home,
Yeah.
there's your files. You go with your friends, there's your files. That's the lure with GUI, is that you can log in and everything's right there.
Perfect. Yep, absolutely. You can be anywhere on any
No longer
machine.
speculation. It exists.
Storage facilities, Seagate. We're
Yeah.
talking a terabyte storage for home users, right?
How much?
It's like $900.
How much is a terabyte, Plant? Is that
It's
1,000
gigabytes.
1,000. And what's a gigabyte?
A gigabyte is 1,000.
Wait, subtract
Some,
2 and hold
carry
with
the one.
Don't just drop the whole 224 thing and just consider it.
1,000 gigs. So my
Right.
laptop that's over there is a 40 gig hard drive.
Hmm.
So this is 1,000 gigs.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of porn.
Uh,
I mean, a lot of music.
$900, right?
Is that worth it? Is that competitive with pricing out there?
Depends. I mean, if you want everything on one hard drive,
Yeah.
you'd go for that.
They're suggesting it for small business use, whatever. I mean,
Small business backup, it makes sense.
Mhm.
Because in some cases, if you had a couple USB drives and you're swapping and taking one off site, you don't want to carry a whole bundle of them.
Right.
One's good enough.
And plus, terabyte sounds so goddamn cool.
Well, even if you had two 500 gigabyte
No.
drives, you still have
No.
a terabyte.
No, it's got to be 1 terabyte
Yeah,
drive.
it's gotta be
It's not quite as
the-
cool.
Yeah.
Yo,
Don't
make
deny.
sure you grab the 2 500 gigabyte drives. No.
No.
Yeah, they should have thought of that because when they named it terabyte,
It
then
sounds
what do
scary.
you do next?
You're right.
Petabyte?
Oh, Zigga.
Wait,
Zigabyte?
Petabyte's next.
is it?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, it's already created. It shows how much I know.
There's a name for it.
You're like, what are they going to call it?
Yeah, Petta's bit guy.
It's not near as cool as terabyte.
No. Terabyte
It
is
should be
cool.
that way around.
So petabyte's next.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that can be renamed? Can you give somebody a call?
Yeah, get on the dog
Plant-
and bone.
Aren't they just
Yeah.
using the kind of metric system
Who
for
cares?
that anyway? Well, let's reinvent the metric system.
Let's reinvent
One's
the-
more cool than the other. It should be.
We should call it Plant Metrics. What would you call the next one?
BFD.
BFD.
Yeah, big fucking drive.
Yes!
That's for the gamers out there.
Write your congressmen and senators. Rewrite the metric system for plants. Big fucking drive.
BFD.
I love it.
I got a BFD.
Well, if it's just all the metric...
I'm not sure if that works.
Are you? You're not really sure?
No, I'm sure about that.
You have a BFD.
Well, if you got a chick who's got a BFD, how does that work? Doesn't make sense, does it?
If he's got a chick with a BFD, you don't have a chick.
Let's
I think there's a great deal of ambiguity with that, so maybe we'll hold off on that.
Give us another week to sort this out,
Yeah.
and then go to your congressman. Net neutrality also. Just want to give a plug for net neutrality.
Oh yeah, what's that site that they go and let their congressman know that? Oh bugger!
I can Google it.
By the time we had it,
You got to check out. Jon Stewart from The Daily Show, Comedy Central. He did a little bit on net neutrality.
Well, maybe we can slip that in now.
No, check out the playlist on bestdamntech.com. You know, the playlist is on the right-hand side. Click the one. He's giving us, like, there's exits on both sides. Bestdamntech.com, Jon Stewart, net neutrality bit will be on the playlist. Guaranteed!
Guaranteed. I
better write a note.
A note to self.
Net neutrality guaranteed.
The World Cup is over, and congratulate. Ooh,
Hey guys. Ever have to take a screenshot of a site, but the site is just too big to fit all in one screenshot? You gotta Photoshop it together. The new program Paparazzi, once you enter the URL of the address, will automatically generate an image of the entire page, which you can also set to a specific resolution.
revolution.
Yeah, start a revolution.
Screenshot.
Yeah. So Paparazzi with an exclamation point. Check it out.
That's hot!
Hey, Schmitty.
Back with the tech tip.
I love Schmitty's tech tips.
Love them.
People love them. People go crazy for them.
They do.
My phone's constantly ringing with people wanting tech tip from Schmitty. He's like, what's the latest tech tip, Schmitty?
The BlackBerry's blowing up.
Yeah. World Cup's over. Congratulations to Italy for their victory, even though they beat Australia. Bastards.
Do you care about
robbed. That was robbed.
Do you care about this at all? Soccer.
There is still
Soccer bugs me.
there is still another World Cup going on.
Oh, what is it?
It is the Opera Widget World Cup.
Aptly named.
Viva!
Viva
Opera Widgets. So what they're going to do? There's a few initiatives.
Yeah.
Here.
But the big one is they're giving away that jam-packed MacBook Pro.
Oh, really? MacBook Pro. Who the hell wants one of those? That's what I like to know.
Everyone, apparently.
How do you do
Johnny
these widgets?
Saucepan's in the lead. He made the Hear the People widget where you can listen to podcasts.
Right.
Freaking hot. I use it every
Johnny
day.
Saucepan.
Johnny Saucepan
Nice
is a
name.
boy.
Love it. So how do you make these widgets? Can I just go ahead and make one?
Go to my.opera.com/widgets. There's tutorials. It's so freaking easy. It's as easy as making HTML pages. I mean,
Really?
it really is.
Plant on it, mate. I want a plant widget.
You want a plant? You want a MacBook Pro plant?
Of course
No, I just want to
he
make a
does.
widget.
Oh.
Nah, he totally wants a MacBook Pro.
MacBook Pro. I don't want a MacBook Pro.
You know you can load XP onto it. and
It comes with XP.
Is it?
Yep.
Mine didn't.
Total dual boot setup. Well, this is the Opera deal.
Oh, right.
It has a fancy camera built into it.
Yeah.
Like that one.
This is
Swell.
being filmed on a MacBook Pro.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing, people? It's better than the video camera.
It is.
Sadly, yeah.
Especially now,
Quality.
since I killed it in Seattle.
Yeah, tossing it around.
Cameraless in Seattle.
All these things that's been happening with the rocket boom and
Yeah.
the Amanda's been taken up by PodTech and someone else has come into rock boom, Joanne, the hot
Right.
British chick, and all that sort of stuff.
We've been covering that here in the office.
I know. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, we've been all over the news.
all over. It's been-
Actually, a shout out to Amanda who checked out our video. We gave her the homage last week, the intro. She
right.
checked it out. Thank you, Amanda.
and that, and I think the MySpace being #1 issue, Madame Teknovich.
Oh.
She's on it. She is on it. And she has a few little...
it's been a while.
There. Yeah, it has been a while.
Hi, Geek Psychic!
She's been travelling as well. I don't know. But here, check her out.
Hello, my children. This is Madam Technovich back from vacation with the next Geek Psychic predictions. As I was back with my family, I became more in tune with my Geek Psychicness, and now I have 2 predictions for the future. The former host of Rocket Boom, Amanda Condon, she is not happy with living in the West Coast. Too many fake boobies and the plastic surgeries. So, she returns to the East Coast to host for the Best Damn Tech Show, period. Making it the most popular podcast video ever. Congratulations. Also, the George Bush, the President of the United States, when he finishes his presidency, he gets asked by the Rupert Murdoch from MySpace to head it up. And within 6 months, what was the most popular website on the internet in 6 months becomes the least most popular website on the internet, thanks to George W. Bush. Oh, that's a shame. But these are Geek Psychic predictions. I don't make them up. Okay? See you next week. Geek Psychic.
Wow.
So it looks like I'm out of job.
Wow.
And it looks like Rupert Murdoch might be out of
You just
a
got
job
back
as well.
here.
I know. What the hell is she thinking? I think she's been
Yeah. Yeah.
on the terps.
The what? Translation?
Oh, okay.
On the terps.
On the terps. I'm drinking.
Drinking.
She's been drinking hard stuff. So she sometimes comes up with these wacky things. So don't necessarily hear what she says.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting nonetheless.
Wow, that was out there, but
So-
hey, she's been right in the past.
Yeah, that's true. That
Let's
is
stick
true.
with
We can't ignore it. So vlog biffo.
Vlog Biffo.
Love it.
Love it.
When are we gonna get some vlog biffo going?
Hopefully never. Because
Yeah.
Rocket Boom, man,
It was ugly.
It was ugly.
It was-
I mean,
it was
Clay
not pretty.
and I were watching rocketboom.com on Monday because they guaranteed that there'd be a new show up. We talked
Monday.
about it last week. Amanda left, was pushed out. I'm leaning towards she was pushed out because this guy seems like an arrogant jerk. But anyways, she's off the show. So he says, I found a new host. We're going to be up Monday. Things are as normal. Nothing Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, the site was down half the day.
Yeah.
And then they put up this wacky little clip.
Yeah.
And then they launched again yesterday.
So you feel that survival is slim?
I think they lost a lot of momentum. I mean, what we do takes momentum. And interacting, I left him a comment on dembot.com, which is Andrew Barron's blog, and I said, dude, you have to tell your viewers when you're going to be back. If you miss Monday's deadline, tell them Tuesday at 9 a.m. You have to tell them when it's coming. They supposedly have 600,000 weekly viewers, and, you know...
There's that lack of transparency that Amanda was actually talking about.
Right.
Her own one is shot through the roof.
Right.
Amanda Unboomed.
AmandaUnboomed.blogspot.com.
So very popular.
I mean, what did you think about the show with the new host?
Oh, I thought it was okay. She was good on the street.
She was good on the street.
I think she was good in the camera as well.
Did you actually listen to the show though? Or were you just-
I was just watching it.
He had candles lit around
Very
the
sexy though, I must say. And that
You're like
accent.
pouring champagne
Joanne
into an empty glass.
Colon.
Colin.
Or Joko, as we're calling her in the blog.
Joko.
Joko.
I like it. We'll keep going at it.
Yep. We'll see what Amanda's up to. Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be cool. She
Also-
just had something.
She did have something. Also, you know what has something? The
Virus on the virus.
Plants. People have been wondering where you were last week with the virus and the virus. They were like, maybe my machine's going to blow up without him here. You got anything for us this week?
Yeah. On the 11th, Microsoft put out some critical updates. Not on their Patch Tuesday, so I would definitely update. There's some very, very big ones in there. I would go through them, however, if you're using an older system, or like, previous to Service Pack 2, don't just fire away. Select the ones you want to pick. There's one of them out there that is, people are complaining. It's making the system unstable.
Buggy patch. A patch that fix a bug that has a bug.
Yeah.
Why would you be using prior to Service Pack 2?
I don't know why.
No, okay.
Anybody would. Some people's tech departments.
Thought maybe
are
I
a
was
little
out of the
funky.
loop.
Laziness, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Service Pack 2. Get on it. Alright, wow.
So yeah, that's that. Pretty much no real virus activity. There was a mention today of a problem with PHP BB, which is like a very popular open source forum
That's
software.
rife with problems.
Message board,
It gets hit with bugs. The problem with PHP BB is that there is no automatic update system.
That's right. It's quite a process.
It's a great tool for what it is.
Sure.
So a lot of the concern is this a bug in the new one really, or is it just people don't have patched PHP BB? Because most of the problem seems to be coming from unpatched systems.
Yeah, and it is quite the process to actually patch.
Even WordPress still doesn't have that automatic. When I did an interview with Matt Mullenweg, he said that's a huge goal there, is to automatically update. So that we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Open source is that's one of the major downfalls of open source.
So that's that on the virus. Keeping it short and simple. I mean,
short and sweet. Good.
I'm not going to give you all the bulletin numbers like I used to, because the hell does it matter?
What?
What bulletin numbers?
Yeah, I used to be like MS06-35, that's a big one actually from last week.
I think people love that.
I think people love that, and I think we're going to find a place for it. So for you people who love all your little virus
if you have
stuff,
to know the Microsoft Developers Bulletin or whatever, we're
going to publish that.
I like
There's a lot of stuff.
It's just sexy.
It is sexy.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, really.
There's a lot
Let's
of
not
stuff.
discuss this again.
A lot of new stuff that's going to come down the pike, people, for Best Damn Tech Show. Period.
Brokeback updates. Anyway. We like to keep things fresh.
We do.
Yeah, things are fresh. Keeping it fresh.
Keeping it fresh.
How do you say fresh?
Fresh.
And so one of the things that we're doing is we're bringing in a new face.
Yeah.
Several new faces regularly. Our main one will be our queen of the interweb.
Howdy everyone, I'm Shauna. I'm the latest and greatest addition to the Best Damn Tech Show, period. Apparently, the viewers and the listeners thought that these guys needed a girl's opinion on certain things. Just so happens I'm a geek too. I did about 1.5 years of tech support for Dell. Absolute internet junkie. I can do anything with a computer. I'm all over technology. I mean, I'm definitely the geek they were looking for. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I'm here to bring to y'all's attention today is something that's going on with file sharing. The BPI, the British Phonographic Industry, is taking things out of the courtroom and placing it in the hands of the ISP. They're asking 2 internet service providers to close the accounts of people who are sharing mass amounts of files. My opinion on this matter is the BPI is going about this the wrong way. They're the ones that are so worried about the file sharing in the first place, not the ISPs. They're putting the responsibility into the hands of the wrong people. It's something they should take care of themselves. It's definitely a story that I'd kind of like to watch. Maybe you guys should do it too. See where it goes. See what you're up against within the next few, who knows, months. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you guys again next week.
An
I did.
Oh
There
yeah, she's a spunky, go-getter, geeky kind of chick. That's great.
Geeky kind of chick.
Yeah, that's
Or
what,
the queen of the
that's what
interweb.
we like to see.
We're also working on another project with Shauna. I am, and it's early days.
Hush, hush.
Huge.
I don't say nothing.
Okay, just letting you know. Just letting you know. So that's the British recording
Awesome.
industry opinion. She has opinions. That's
She does.
good. We like
Opinions work well on the show.
opinions. Yeah, they're good. Quick note.
Quick note: GUI has put in some new features.
Oh, my mates at
GUI.com. Bardi.
Buddy!
Hey. Bookmarks and Notepad. Now you can take little notes in this little notepad. You can change the colors of it. And you can add bookmarks kind of like you would in a browser. Just new features that the community GUI has asked for. They created.
Bookmarks for what?
Websites. Stuff
website.
like that.
GUI's great.
Love them.
Love GUI.
That I did.
The AOL executives say that AOL could be free by the end of the 2007.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the Geek Psyche?
No, he spouted off at the mouth and
Should
then
be free.
it's kind of like they're like, whoa, wait a second, we're not going free. Somebody was just tossed out there as a maybe. I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
What exactly do you pay for when you buy AOL anyway?
Nothing.
You're not quite sure.
MySpace has replaced it as the place to go get ass.
That's right. Yeah.
I read that somewhere.
The place to go get asked. It's a wonderful web.
It is.
Yeah.
It's been a while since the web was wonderful.
Well, for me, the wonderful web took a break, but
Yeah.
now it just made me what am I saying? It increased my resolve that the web is wonderful from a different perspective. And of course, here we have to take us out another clip
Yes.
from the wonderful web. Drew for filling in, of course, and for being here this week.
Yeah,
Dr. Drew.
I'm required to.
And Timmy Plant, Sir Adam, something or other.
AP, fuck pop
shitface,
Info bestdamntech.
idiot, jerk.
Yes, I really need a name.
Flower.org, the real host of the Best Damn Tech Show, period. Thank God. I never
It's
wanna do it
it's
again.
great to be back. And as always, folks, don't forget,
Just the part I like.
Alligator Week.
Les chasseurs à ma porte comme les petits soldats qui veulent me prendre. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier et puis je fume. Déjà j'ai connu le parfum de l'amour. 1 million de roses ne m'aimerait pas autant. Maintenant une seule fleur dans mes entourages me rend malade. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier.
Bye. Bye. We always do that. I always say that. Yeah, I don't know why. Shauna, queen of the interweb.
Shauna.